Oh yeah, this one's not clearing up. Oh man, that feels that feels good though. It's getting better. What is up, everybody? It is Fridays with Mr. Brain, Mr. Couch, the beard himself. It's great. Fridays are always great. Want to welcome everybody to this live stream. We're going to be going over the NFL fantasy football related news, as well as answering all your questions. Um, Decent amount of news this week, nothing too crazy. But with the bye Mageddon, six big time teams are on bye this week, and there is a lot of injuries still. There's a lot of guessing. I've got a few fantasy questions where I'm just like, look, I can't even call this a projection or a prediction. It's basically a guess. It's pretty messy at this point. I think the injuries have normalized. There's still a lot of injuries going on. Don't get me wrong. Um, but about normal, I guess, for this week. Um, but coupled with the bye week, the chaos level remains the same, extremely high. The highest it's been since I've ever played fantasy football, which is about 17 years roughly. I don't know. It's hard to count. It gets harder to count every year. I've been playing for a while. So yeah, we'll wait for more people to join. We'll answer a couple questions and then we'll go into the news. Probably do a relatively short live stream. This is not drugs. You guys know this already. We went through this already. Just like a little. Whew. Oh man, that's feeling better already. This is cinnamon. It's just to help you clear your nasals. It's like eating something spicy. High upside, low risk. What is this? What are you, a crypto scammer? What is it? What kind of name is that? I've never seen you here, but welcome to the live stream. Here, you are family, and we treat you equal. Two questions. All right. Achane or Stevenson? We're going to go Ramondre Stevenson. I'm a pretty big Achane fan. Loved him in Dynasty. I took him very early. Pretty big supporter in Achane. Wouldn't say the biggest Achane truther or anything, but his first game back, he is guaranteed to split with Mostert. So that just makes it a little bit more risky. Again, I love him. He's a good start this week. But when you have a guy that's a for sure thing as Ramondre Stevenson, on top of that, Ezekiel Elliott is questionable, which doesn't really mean anything. Every Patriots player is always questionable, but I'm going Ramondre Stevenson. And the Chargers, they'll probably win, but like I wouldn't be completely shocked if the Patriots win. It would be a pretty big upset, but like I think you can run against the Chargers for sure. We can throw against them a little, but they're just not really a great team. I'm going Ramondre Stevenson with this one. High upside, low risk are players I want in my lineup. Yeah, but the phrase itself is funny because those don't exist always. So that if you're a high upside, low risk player, that just means you're elite. That means you're Justin Jefferson or CMC, basically. Like or like maybe Josh Allen, like guys that just means you're super elite because the guys that are usually high upside have high risk, just the way it is. Jets D versus Falcons or Bucks D versus actually the Bucks defense would be my number one ranked defense this week if I still did weekly ranking. So it's gonna be Bucks D. I'm starting the Bucks D in several leagues, and I'm even starting Chase McLaughlin, the Bucks kicker, in a couple leagues as a streaming option. So we're really going in and really hoping the Bucks defense and special teams perform well against the worst offense in the league. And I think I'd say by far the Panthers the worst offense in the league. Anyone stashing Cunningham, Roshan, Jameson Williams, or starting any of them? Um, I like Roshan Johnson, but let's just be straight. Kind of like the Ravens running back situation. It's a four-headed monster there with Justin Fields, Dante Foreman, Khalil Herbert, Roshan. I have Roshan in a league or two, but one of them is probably Dynasty. So, it is what it is with that. Jameson Williams, I'd rather have Roshan over Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams is a guy you start and hope he gets a big play touchdown. He has no floor. So he's going to give you 5 points or 15 points. It's not really good. And then as far as Cunningham goes, unless you're in a deep super flex league, I'm not really interested in Cunningham. I mean, I guess super flex, he could be a stash. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the deep out of there. So, like, if you were in a super flex league, Malik Cunningham, not a bad stash. But the Patriots are a complete mess. Like, I'm not expecting too much out of him. I'm more expecting like a Browns quarterback performance, right? He's going to get his points via rushing. So like a PJ Walker or a DTR, or even like a Desmond Ritter. Like, I'm just not expecting too much from Malik Cunningham. Let's go on into the news. Maybe we'll get a couple more people to join here, but seems like the vast majority of people already joined. Rashee Rice, A-Chain, or Chase, pick two full PPR. Now we have our first tough question here. I'm not fully sold on Rashee Rice. I just think he's the best wide receiver on the Chiefs, but that's not saying much. So we got Rashee Rice, A-Chain over Rice, okay, and then our third option is Jamar Chase. Of course, I'm going to be starting Jamar Chase over Rashee Rice. So I'm going to go number 1, Chase, number 2, A-Chain, and then number 3, Rashee Rice for the start. You're welcome. Yeah, I know that's an interesting question, but just so you know, Cunningham is definitely like a super stash. Like, you stash him away, you lock it up in another room, you forget about it. Like, it's not an amazing one. I have passed on quarterbacks in super flex leagues, and all the ones I passed up on, I don't really regret. It's never really panned out because I was fortunate enough to have 3 good quarterbacks in Love, Goff, and Sam Howell in our duos league. My squad says, "Hey, Couch, who should I start, Purdy or Love?" Yeah, that's pretty close. We're going to go with the better quarterback here. So sometimes, right, I'm always talking about game script and the line and this, and that's a little bit more advanced. Sometimes when you have a question like this, and we've seen Jordan Love play up and down, right? He was really good the first couple games, really good the last couple games, kind of bad in between or disappointing in between. He's going to need to throw the ball and make plays for the Packers to stay in this game against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs defense is pretty good. So I'm going to go with Purdy. I'm going to go with the better quarterback, and it's going to be just as simple as that. Who's the better quarterback between Purdy and Love? It's going to be Purdy. I trust him more. So start Brock Purdy. What's up, Mike Murray? Mike Murray, Brock Purdy. Let's do the news in a hurry. All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go right into the news. Jerry Jeudy is good to go. By the way, this is December 1st. We're now in December. It's getting cold, ladies and gentlemen. It's December 1st, and this is the NFL fantasy football related news for December 1st, Friday, 2023. Jerry Jeudy is good to go. Dalton Schultz is out, and that hurts me because I had the best tight end room. I traded away Darren Waller. I got Keenan Allen. I dropped Fryer Muth because I picked up Kincaid. I got Dalton Schultz stashed. And now I want my Fryer Muth back, and I'm actually going to be starting Tucker Kraft. So Dalton Schultz being out on this Mageddon with all these injuries is a tough one. But he has been ruled out. At least we know that. In New England, some more injury news. Kayshon Boutte and Demario Douglas, the two Patriot rookie wide receivers, are both out for week 13. Ezekiel Elliott is questionable. He practiced in a limited capacity today. Now, the Chargers coach has said has been optimistic about Keenan Allen. He seems positive about him. So Keenan Allen, he is questionable to play with a quad injury. So I'm going to just say that he has a good shot of playing. I do expect him to play, but we'll see what's up with Keenan Allen. Let's make this a little bigger. The Browns are starting Joe Flacco at quarterback. Also, more Browns news. Cornerback Denzel Ward is out. Nick Bosa has a toe issue, but not really. He doesn't even have an injury designation. So Nick Bosa is good to go. Zach Ertz was recently released by the Cardinals per his request. He has cleared waivers, and Ertz is now a free agent. And Dallas Goedert, the tight end for the Eagles, which a lot of people think Ertz will sign with. He is doubtful with a forearm injury. Doubt he's going to play in the biggest game of the year against the 49ers. Rashid Shaheed and Kendre Miller are both out for the Saints. This hurts their offense. And some more news over there in New Orleans. Chris Olave is questionable. Now, he did practice in full and has just one more step he has to complete in the concussion protocol. So he's pretty close to being good to go this week, but we'll wait and see. Minkah Fitzpatrick is good to go. He's going to return back for his first game in a while. A-Chain is good to go. He is playing. And for the Chiefs, running back Jerick McKinnon is questionable, but head coach Andy Reid expects him to play. Aaron Jones, no surprise here, is out yet again for the Packers. So A.J. Dillon's expected to be the workhorse there this week against the Chiefs. And Chris Godwin could be a game time decision. He's questionable. Treylon Burks, I thought he was ready to go this week. I don't know. Maybe I remember wrong, or maybe some news was reported incorrectly, but Treylon Burks actually not 100% good to go quite yet. He is questionable, and similar to Olave, he needs to complete one more step in the concussion protocol to be good to go for week 13. We know Jonathan Taylor is out. He's going to miss a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4, maybe 5 weeks. We'll see. And Trey McBride is questionable. Now, he did practice. I feel like he's going to play. Hollywood Brown is trending towards the right direction, but I think that news came from the team. I don't know, man. He hasn't practiced all week. That's pretty significant. I know this isn't like almost a regular thing for Marquise Brown, but I'm pretty worried. When you don't practice all week, including Friday, that's a huge red flag. You better end this stream in 1 hour, 14 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's going to be ended much earlier than that. I do not want you to miss the college football game tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC. And who's playing? Was it Oregon? I forgot. Who's playing tonight? Let the people know. Obviously, Michael Wilson is out again. No surprise there. And for the Panthers, not necessarily you're starting these guys, but just kind of goes to show you got Chase McLaughlin like me. You got the Bucks D. You may want to know what's going on with this low scoring game. but both tight ends seem to be out. So Tommy Tremble is doubtful for the Panthers, and Hayden Hurst has already been ruled out. So that leaves basically Ian Thomas as the only tight end for the Carolina Panthers. And that's not all the news. We have one more piece of news. Get this, Elon, leave me alone. Where is it? There we go. Last piece of news right here, ladies and gentlemen. Bailey Zappi will start at quarterback for the Patriots, and there's also a package of plays for quarterback / wide receiver Malik Cunningham. So that's the end of the news there. Dynasty Day Traders says Pac-12 championship game, Washington versus Oregon. Huge for us as fantasy football guys because we have a QB versus QB battle and a wide receiver versus wide receiver battle. Travis says, go Oregon. Yeah, when I go into Starbucks, which I don't anymore really, but when I go to a place like Starbucks, I just tell them my name is Brian, by the way, because it's close to brain. Because if I say my name's Hussein, that's you guys already know that's a debacle. And if I say brain, they're just gonna be like, wait, what? Because that's not what they're expecting, and just ask me again. So I just say like the most like generic American name. I say Brian. I guess it's not like it's popular, but it's not as popular as Joe or Mike. So I just say Brian, and then that's that because it's it's silly. Mike Murray in the building. Favorite two. Okay, which two? He's trying to find a creative way to ask the same question. Pick two flex players, full PPR. Okay, so we got Mostert. I really like Mostert this week. I don't know how you're gonna start Drake London. I hate Drake London. Yeah, I can't start Drake London. Yeah, so we'll just bench Drake London and we'll start Mostert and Mixon. Oh, those are all the questions there. Oh, we're done. Everybody's logged off. Well, that was the news. That was a short segment. I will hop on Discord. Let me drop the link to Discord. Doubt anybody's gonna be joining though, because we're ending this early, so it's gonna be a surprise. And it seems like nobody's online right now. So I will drop that link though. So I do promise that. Yeah, I mean you could say that with any starting wide receiver, and it's a passing league nowadays. All right, so I will end this soon here, and then we're gonna head on over to the Fantasy Couch Discord. Here is the link. If you want to hop on a voice chat after every Friday live stream, we go on Discord. We hop on the voice chat where you can talk, you can listen, about whatever. We hop in there. Sometimes nobody joins, sometimes like 11, 12 people join. You never know what you're gonna see or hear. So yeah, that's the link to the Discord. You're gonna need that to get in. Once you're in, go to the welcome channel, #welcome, read the rules, and hit the green check emoji. Again, if you're new to the Discord, go to the welcome channel, hit the green check emoji, and then you'll get access to the Discord, and we will be on the voice channel all the way at the bottom. General voice channel, not the general text channel, general voice channel. All right, guys. See you on Discord. Yeah. Good luck this week. Went over the news. We did everything. I'm gonna eat some food and talk at the same time on Discord. All right, guys. Peace out.